Today we will discuss about the formation of image in astronomical telescope and its magnifying power. So first of all we will discuss about the construction of your astronomical telescope. In the previous class we have discussed about the compound microscope and there were two lenses. One is your objective and second is your eyepiece. In astronomical telescope means that this is a refracting type telescope. So there are two lenses and they are placed coaxial, means they are placed on the same axis. One is your objective and another is your eyepiece. Both are your convex lens. This is objective and this is eyepiece. Now, the focal length and the aperture of the objective will be greater than your focal length of the eyepiece. That means we can write down FO will be greater than your FE. FO means focal length of the objective and FE means focal length of the eyepiece. Why? If the focal length or the aperture means the diameter of the objective. If the diameter of the objective lens is greater, then what will happen? Then it will gather all the incident rays. That means the capacity of the objective lens will be more. Here, astronomical telescope is used to see the heavenly objects. Heavenly object means the object is placed at the infinity. Infinity means at that time we have to consider the incident rays are coming parallel to each other. So, suppose this is your optical center. These are the focus for your objective and focus for your eyepiece. Now, AB is the object. So, incident rays are coming parallel. Suppose these are two incident rays at infinity. Then they will refract like this. That means the refracted rays are intersecting at this point, or in other words, we can say at the point A dash, the image is formed, and that image is only for the objective, not for the eyepiece. Clear? So, A dash B dash is the image formed by the objective. Now, this image means A dash B dash will act as an object for your eyepiece, so that you can finally find out the position of the final image or the final image for the whole text. Clear? This is the principle of your astronomical telescope. First you have to find out the image formed by the objective, and that image for the objective will act for your eyepiece as an object. Then you can find out the final position of the image for your eyepiece. Now this A dash B dash is the object for the eyepiece. So this is your incident ray and that will reflect like this. another which is a optical, passing through the optical center, and that will undo it. Now, if we join these two refracted rays, then they will intersect or they will meet at this point. Suppose this point is here, A double dash, B double dash. That means A double dash, B double dash is the final image, which is here also real and inverted image formed by the eyepiece. And this image is formed at a distance of D. D means here least distance of distant vision, which is equal to here 25 centimeters. That means our final conclusion is we have to choose two lenses and the focal length of the objective must be greater than the focal length of the eyepiece. And second important point is the final image formed by the eyepiece will be here real and inverted one. And the object is placed at the infinity. Now you can mark the different quantities. Like here, object distance for objective means OB, that is here QO. OB dash, that is the image distance for your objective, that means BO. Similarly, this is the object distance for your eyepiece. So OB dash is equal to UE, and final image distance OB dash, that is equal to BE. Or instead of you can BE, you can write down here BE is equal to also here D. Clear? Now you have to find out the magnifying power. So magnifying power is denoted by your M, that is equal to beta by alpha, as discussed in your previous lecture, means in your compound microscope. So M is equal to beta by alpha. What is your beta? Beta is the angle formed by the image or angle subtended by image when formed at D, and alpha is the angle formed by your object when the object is placed at your infinity. So mark these two angles in your diagram. Alpha means the angle made by the object. Object is your AB. So this angle is your alpha. And beta is the angle formed by the image at D. This is your final image, A double dash, B double dash. And we are observing from this point. That means this is your principal axis and this is your final object. So obviously this angle will be your beta. Now these are your small angles, so we can replace by their tangents also. Or you can write down M is equal to tan beta divided by tan find out the value of the tan beta and tan alpha by considering the respective right angle triangles. Then you can finally find out the value of your magnifying power. But according to your revised syllabus, the derivation has been deleted. So only remember the magnifying power is equal to minus F0 divided by Fe into 1 plus Fe divided by D. This is the magnifying power of your astronomical telescope when the image is formed at your least distance of distant picture. Clear? Now we will consider another situation. That means when the image will also be formed at your infinity. Same astronomical telescope means two lenses, objective and eyepiece, and they are placed coincidentally. This is your objective, means focal length of the objective is greater than your focal length of the eyepiece. AB is the object. Now, the object is at infinity. Infinity means the incident rays are coming parallel to each other. So, these are your incident rays which are coming parallel to each other. Now, mark the refracted rays. At this point, A dash B dash, the image for the objective is formed. Now, this image is your real and inverted image and magnified also. Now, according to the principle, this image means A dash B dash will act as an object for the eyepiece. So, this is your incident ray and this is your refracted ray. This is another which is passing through your optical center and that will be unreflected. Now mark two refracted rays. They are parallel to each other. That means if you extend them, they will never intersect each other. Or in other words, you can say the image is also formed at your infinity. In the previous case, the position of the image was at D. D means your least distance of distant picture, which is your 25 centimeter. But in this situation, for the same telescope, the image will be formed at your infinity. This situation means when the image will be formed at infinity, that is also called as your normal adjustment. Remember one thing, sometimes in your question paper it is written that for the normal adjustment, draw the diagram for the astronomical telescope and find the position of the image. That means at that time you have to draw the second diagram, means the image will be formed at your infinity. Clear? Now you have to find out the magnifying power. Magnifying power is equal to m, that is equal to beta by alpha. What is your beta? Beta is the angle formed by the image. Image means final image, and alpha means the angle formed by the object. But in this case, both are at your infinity. So mark the angle beta and alpha. This is your final image, or this is the position of your final image, and this is your principal axis. That means this angle is your beta and alpha. Alpha means angle by the object when placed at infinity. This is your AB is your object which is placed at your infinity. So this angle or this angle will be a alpha. Now, if you want to find out the value of your magnifying power, then you have to find out the value of your tan beta and tan alpha, because beta and alpha both are here very small angles, so that we can replace by their tangents. Now you can find out the value of your tan beta and tan alpha by considering the respective right angle triangles, so that you can finally find out the formula. But it is not necessary according to your syllabus or according to your revised syllabus. Only remember the magnifying power for the astronomical telescope is equal to minus F0 divided by Fe. This is the magnifying power when the image is formed at the infinity. Now it is clear. When the image is formed at infinity, at that time your magnifying power of the telescope is equal to minus F0 by Fe, and when the image is formed at your least distance of distinct vision, means in your previous case, at that time the magnifying power is equal to minus F0 divided by Fe into 1 plus Fe divided by D. So this is all about the formation of image in your astronomical telescope and magnifying power.